Good morning, good afternoon, good after morning, good evening. I'm the Mainly Digger, and in this video, I have something a little bit new. I do a lot of photography, personal photography. I would call myself an amateur. But the story goes, and I'm making a long story short, is I started to buy cameras off of eBay and fix them up.
And this is a Canon Rebel XTI EOS. It's an older camera, I guess. eBay find, I fixed it up. Yes, sir. Who's proud of themselves?
Because I like doing that stuff. And doing that, I like photography. I've always liked photography, but I started taking photos, and I enjoyed taking photos in photography. I will warn you, and one thing that everybody either already knows or should know is that it's an expensive hobby. There's a lot of toys to buy and have fun with. Cameras, whatever. So, my wife got me a new toy for my birthday. And this is the unboxing and review of this toy. A normal one is pretty expensive. My wife didn't want to buy an expensive one because that's how she is, and I get it. She's my wife. I love her for it. She got me, I would call a budget lens, which I have no problem with. I'd rather buy a cheap lens and learn how to use it correctly than buy an expensive lens and just have it automatically be done and not know how to actually set up a lens. So I was pretty happy. I was like, it is what it is. I get to learn, and I get a new toy. So I didn't even know at first what this brand was at all. I had to do some research, and it's an Ultimaxx. 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 I don't even know how to say it correctly, but the company is Ultimaxx USA. And so this is my unboxing and review. So this is the box that came in. It has all the details. I've already unboxed it. I'm not playing the unboxing game. So I have it on what I call my eBay camera, which is the camera I fixed up. Kind of proud of myself, as you can tell. It's a Canon EOS Rebel XTI. Why I bring that up is this lens is made for both types of cameras, the SLR cameras and DSLR cameras, the digital cameras. So this is a digital camera. If you're watching this, you probably already know the difference between the two. But this is extremely simple. This lens is extremely simple. It's what I kind of what I love about it. The f-stop, which is right here, goes from 8, 11, 16, 22, and 32. And there's a variety. You can see, this is cool. And these numbers, as you can see, and it's self-explanatory. These are feet and meters. So 35 feet is between 10 and 11 meters. Very cool. And it goes up to 500 feet, which is awesome. Or at least that's what it says. What you have to buy is this T-mount. This is a T-mount. I just learned this. This is a T-mount. So it fits both Canon and Nikon photos, or Nikon cameras, which is awesome because I have both of them. Here's some more pertinent data. Length is, you can see all of it. It's right there. I start off at 33 feet. So while practicing, or while testing this lens out, I started off at 33 feet, or 30 to 33 feet. And you'll see it. I stepped it out at my house, in my driveway, at my garage. That's all the photos that are from on my property. On my property is what I'm getting at. And from 33 feet, I went to 50, and then I think 75, and then I think 100. From 100, I went out to 375 feet. I would have gone further, but I don't have that much room or that much distance on my property. So I get what I get. But I mean, so it's pretty simple. How to use this is pretty simple. I was overthinking it, but in the end, especially with this digital camera, I just put it in P mode, and it did everything pretty much. I took it out of manual, or I put it in manual and put it into this mode with the P. And it worked. It really did. I'm going to do more testing and to get better with it. This was just like I was just having fun, really. But you'll know when, and I'll show you what happens when you don't have the right lighting and the right aperture setting. You get white photos. You get overexposure. And it took me a minute to not overthink and just like do the right, like make the adjustments. You just make the adjustments. You just make the adjustments. That's it. My only suggestion is don't overthink this. The photos, my complaint is the photos aren't good. And that is because that falls on me. So I'm just learning how to use this. And it's like, also I needed a new stand, a sturdier stand, because this very shaky, which is probably me. My hands were probably shaking at the time. But the photos turned out, I got to use it. I got to test it out. I would say for the money, this is a great piece of equipment. It's a good piece of equipment. Like this, it's a budget. I mean, if I was going to be more of a professional photographer, I would get something with a little bit more quality or a little more pricey. But this is good quality. It is absolutely good quality. And I guess a con is you got to put a little more effort into learning how to shoot or taking good photos with it, taking professional or decent photos with this. It's going to take you a little bit longer than if you had a more professional model. But it is what it is.
I have everything set up. It is set up for 35 feet. That target is the M right there, or the Manchester. Once again, we're in my driveway. And set up at 35 feet. Approximately. And this is a Canon Rebel XTI EOS. It's an older camera, I guess. eBay find, I fixed it up. Yes, sir. Who's proud of themselves? Is our target. This is where I set it up, and go all the way. And go all the way over there. You see, not at the house, but you can't see the tree. That's approximately 150 steps. So that is approximately 375 feet. You can see the tree limb where I was at, or where I will be at, taking the photo.